handling it really well. The one that probably isn't is the 2 who's on his toes, and he's got a bit sweaty, so he's probably the worst of them. The rest of them are just walking around like old pros. So I found a little bit hard to choose one that was handling it the best, but I just went with the 3. I think he's looking well. He's stepping up beautifully in his action, and very hard to go past him.
All right, Renosu, the best from the yard for Michelle. The other way that we can get some good guide on these first starters is if there's been any money. Jared Middleton from the tab. Who are they backing?
Well, it's a cracking betting race to start the program, Michael, and Luke Nolan, looking for his 3rd straight win in this race, is on the favourite, but the bookie's happy to take it on. Brereton is best backed and has been, well, $3.90 on opening markets, out to $4.80. Renosu opened $3.70. It's out to $6. Water Bomber, well, it opened $15. And today it's just been 6 back to 7. Money at odds for Quinlan has been 12 into $8.50, now $8, and also Wilbury there. The half-brother to Home Affairs, as he said, 19 into $12 today.
All right, Gator, who are we with in the Maribyrnong trial?
Look, I liked the debut of Renault, so we touched on it through the Manning yard, missed the start, strong home. Out bobbed.
Race won a sprint down the Flemington Straight, where we do see a very familiar name at the top of the market in Brereton. He is one of 2 runners in this field named after famous footballers, Brereton and Quinlan, who is having his first start for Gay colts bought by the newly created Victorian Breeders Alliance, and all named after Victorian state of origin legends. In this race, it's Dermy against Bernie. And Brereton, interestingly enough, was also bred by Collingwood Premiership player Michael Christian. So a real footy focus here. Michael Felgate, it's more than a drop punt down the Flemington Straight, though, so let's see how they go.
Oh, I love that, Katie. I reckon it's brilliant. The big V.
Yeah.
Who was your favourite?
Out of the big... Oh, don't wait, man. Out of those 2.
Well, out of Brereton and Bernie Quinlan.
I just want to reference Dale Waitman one more time.
Okay, the flea.
What a champ.
He's a tiger, tragic, just as I am. Let's have a look at the wind tracker before the first here on Cup Day. And as you can see, the wind around about 10 kilometres an hour coming from the north across their face in this straight race. It'll be interesting, the baby's first time down the straight today. Jared, where's the money going in the first?
It's going to be Bernie Quinlan. A house bot stable, prodigious trainers of 2-year-olds, 12 into $7.50 today with Brett Preble.
Wow, that is a good go. It is an open race, this first race for the babies. Hope you're enjoying our coverage on Melbourne Cup Day. Settle in. It's a great... there. That looks like number 11, which is Wilbury. Damien Lane on board there. These 2-year-olds, as you can see, Gator, it's the first time at the races for them. It's all new for them. Yeah. So it's not unusual for them to get a little bit stirred up behind the barriers.
No, absolutely. Like any young athlete, it's the experience that's going to come, and a bit of wind about, another factor as well, and a bit of heat. So just sort of a lot of foreign, unfamiliarity for a lot of them.
All right. They are making a good line now. Matthew Hill today calls his 5th Lexus Melbourne Cup. Let's take you up to the voice of Victorian racing for his call of the first, the Darley Maribyrnong Plate.
Nanu comes along, so they're just about right over there. Easing favourite Brereton in a very open start to the day as Deep Point goes in, and Water Bomber is the final one. The first of 10 on a good 4 track at this stage, with the rail in the 2-metre position. Field is set. Ready to run. The opener, and away they go. And a pretty good even line as well. Towards the centre, Deep Point began speedily with Lagagna, and over on the far side showing speed as Quinlan will lead with Brereton, and close as well. So almost 5 across the track early. Lagagna's 3 Came Gold Ring, and further back Wilbury the inside. Further back in the field, second last is Nanu, and Water Bomber is last. 400 metres to go, and it is Brereton and Quinlan within the middle of the track. Lascars and Renosu. Deep Pointers in between them, and then Gold Ring as they reach the 200 metres. It's Lascars, Renosu, and over on the far side Brereton, who battles on. It is Renosu and Brereton, stride for stride. On the outside, Renosu just in front of Brereton, who's going to be in a close one again. They hit the line, a photo finish. Brereton or Renosu, a head bobber. Photo third, Laganyu was prominent, with also Water Bomber, Nanu behind those horses, in company with Deep Point, who just didn't lift in the last 200 metres. Gold Ring next, and then Lascars, and further back was Highland Harley. Towards the end of the field was Wilbury, and pulls up amongst those at the back of the field. Quinlan is also well back, and Brereton will get the bob today.
Well, that was shades of the 1989 Grand Final, where Brereton looked like he was gone, but he got up off the deck and he has fought back to win the first. Well done, Peter Moody. What a great way to start Melbourne Cup Day when you've got the favourite. And for Luke Nolan, that is his third consecutive win in the Maribyrnong Plate. That was a professional performance.
Well, I mean, he did exactly what he did on debut, in that when a horse came to him, he really fought hard, and it's a great trait to have as an equine athlete, any athlete, Michelle. If you've got that will to win, it's going to take you a long way. I know he's an expensive youngster, so there's some pedigree, some genetics and talent there, but you want that will to win.
Absolutely, and he's just got that quality about him. He's only small. I was really surprised how tiny he is in the mounting yard, but he's so well put together, and as you said, he's just got that will to win and that quality about him.
Renosu ran right up to its debut performance. I think these two might be pretty smart, and a lovely debut from La Gagneur, who's run third. So 1, 3 and 7 the first. And this race in previous years has produced some pretty smart horses, including Bella Spree, who won a Blue Diamond in the autumn. These might be two-year-olds to follow.
Oh, for sure. You know, there's obviously a lot of scope with them. They've put a little gap on third. They both showed a really good will to win, which I like, which you've referenced. And Renosu had to do it out in front in the middle of the track.
Yeah, it's nice to get a winner for the fat man on a really important day for him, so long may it continue.
It looked like he was off the bridle a long way out, mate.
He was. He just didn't cope with the straight course today, so full credit to him. He knuckled down. He had a bunny to chase, albeit unsuitable. He was outside of me. He still knuckled down really good to the task, so he's really well bred, but he's got really nice upside. So they bought him with the view of maybe making a stallion out of him, so far so good.
Why not? He's got a great temperament for it.
He does. I mean, magnificent temperament. So he's been well handled. I know they'll look after him, shoring up his career beyond racing into next preparation and the one beyond.
Oh, mate, enjoy the day, bud.
Thank you, James.
See you, mate.
Good on you, Jimmy.
Well done to Luke Nolan. It's the old firm back together again. PG Moody and Luke Nolan. Congratulations, Pete.
Thanks, Michael. That was very pleasing, and congratulations to Rosemont Stud and the Victorian Alliance. You know, they've worked very hard to put these syndicates together to give Victorian stud farms a bit of a head start in life in trying to source these good horses and make stallions, and now they've got a promising young colt that's stakes placed and now a group winner. So very pleasing and very encouraging. Congratulations to all the Victorian Alliance team out there.
You're a Queenslander, but you would have been a fan of Dermy in the... haven't you?
Listen, I've seen him and I've done a few sporties with him, and I know he's a bit of a larrikin, probably a bit like myself. So he showed a bit of courage there, like Dermot probably did on the football field a few times. He sort of got half length there, but fought back strongly. Showed good courage.
Nice way to settle the nerves when you've got one of the shortest favourites in history. How is incentivised?
No, he's good. Else is nervous than us. So, no, he's in great shape. So let's hope it's the start of a wonderful day for the team.
Not starting to get a little toey?
No, I think I got that out of the way last night. I struggled to get a ruckman down, the 4X Gold. It sort of hit a lump on the way down, but then I got through it later in the evening and everything's been smooth sailing since then.
A lot happened in 12 months. You were standing this side of the camera 12 months ago.
Yeah, no, listen, it's been a great season and just thrilled to be here. I think that's my first runner ever in a Maribyrnong, so for all the years that I've had runners here, and really looking forward to the Cup later in the day. But more importantly, I've got runners, my wife and daughter, in the next couple of races, so the pressure's on there.
And they're here today as well to enjoy the experience.
They're here today to support the team with Shepherd and Caffrey and the next two. So as important as this one and the Cup are, for the home front, the next two are more important, and they're both about 33 to 1.
Good on you, Moods. Best of luck.
Have a great day, everyone. Cheers.
We'll catch up with Peter Moody a little later. Good luck to wife Sarah and the two daughters who are part owners of the next two races. And well done to Anthony Myth and Rosemont Stud, the Victorian Lions. What a way to start. Brereton off the canvas, winning the first, the Maribyrnong Plate.